Hey everybody, welcome back. This is It's Only Food and I am Chef John Politte. Today we are going to be making Hasselback potatoes. Don't go away. Alright, well thanks for coming back. Like I said earlier, we are going to be making Hasselback potatoes. I'm also going to be grilling up a nice marinated couple of pork chops, butterfly pork chops that I got. And we will do that out on the grill while we're doing the Hasselback potatoes so we can plate them all up at the same time. So let's step into the kitchen here and see what we've actually got for ingredients. I've got 2 large baking potatoes that I have peeled and I've got them soaking in lemon juice. I have got butter, salt and pepper, fresh parsley, fresh rosemary, and fresh garlic. Those are our ingredients. This is going to be a quick, simple side dish, so don't go away. We'll get to it in just a minute. Alright, well the first thing I want to do is I want to get the butter going that we're going to use to put on these Hasselback potatoes. I've got about a half a pound of butter. I'm going to place the saucepan here, get that melting. Then I will add the fresh herbs, parsley and rosemary, some garlic, and we will just spoon that onto the potatoes after we get them cut. Alright, the only thing I really want to do in the way of chopping is I just want to chop up some of this parsley and add it to the melted butter. I'm not going to cook this stuff into the melted butter. We're going to let that butter melt, then we're going to add these fresh herbs. And the rosemary I can just take right off the branch. I don't need to actually dice it. So we're just going to give this a rough cut on that. And then we're going to take our garlic, take about 2 cloves. We're just going to pop those open. And give that a rough chop as well, because we just want to perfume the butter with these aromatics. And I don't like to dice them up too fine because then you can't see them. So apparently Callie wants them cut up fine enough. And there's a dog outside, so hey. Alright, now the butter is melted, and I'm just going to take these, introduce them to the butter with the rosemary, and we're halfway home. Okay, we're just going to add the parsley right in there, and the garlic. I'm not clarifying the butter at all. I want some of that fat in there too, because that'll add flavor. Just going to take the rosemary here, and we're just going to take the leaves right off the branch and put those in, and we're just going to let this sit whilst we take care of our potatoes. But first we'll stir this up, and we're just going to cut our potatoes and put them in a pan, and we're going to put this butter right over the top and put them in the oven. I've got the oven set for 350. So now let's cut our potatoes. Alright, like I told you earlier, the potatoes, I've peeled them and I put them in some lemon juice water because I want them to stay nice and bright and shiny. If you do not do that, then they will get brown and dull because of the oxidation that takes place once the peels are off and oxygen hits the inside layer of this potato. It's going to become oxidized and turn brown. This will keep a remaining shine on it also as it cooks. So I'm just going to square off the bottom of this so we can actually cut it, and we have a nice safe, see how that's flat now, and it won't roll around while we're trying to cut it. You can take chopsticks, wooden spoons, whatever you like, and put on one side or the other, and that way when you're chopping you will hit the sticks and it'll leave somewhat of a 1/4 inch area. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take and cut it this way using the tip of my knife and just cut all the way through to give it a, this will spiral and separate as it cooks. So do both, and it goes all the way through, and this will open up as it cooks. Set that aside and we'll do the next one. Flat side down. I'm sorry, we're gonna go this way because the flat side's over here. Take your knife, you just use the point of your knife and basically see exactly where you want to go, and just use the weight of the knife and the tip and just cut all the way through the potato. You can use a smaller knife if you want to remain more in control too, because if you're not, you will probably cut yourself if you're not real good with a knife. So I'm just using the tip of this knife to just get that through there. And that will open up, like I said, and spiral up as it cooks. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them right into this pan, and we're going to season them up and get them ready for the oven. Alright, we've got the potatoes in. You want the cut side up. This is the cut side. This is what we cut flat so it would sit and be square in there in the pan. Now we're going to, in the pan, I'm going to hit it with a little salt and pepper. I'm going to do this afterwards too. We just want to get it nice and cut. And I'm going to take our butter that we made. And I'm not going to pour it, I'm going to spoon it on the potatoes with the fat. That fat is flavor. Alright, we've got the butter over it, and I'm just going to pour the butter all the way around it too, because we're going to use this butter. We put it in the oven for 25 minutes, and we're going to pull it out of the oven again, and we're going to keep spooning the butter on there to baste them as we, you will see it open too. And we're going to put cheese in there in between where the cuts are. We're going to put slices of cheese in there and then bake that off some more and let that cook. And they're going to turn into very beautiful Hasselback potatoes. Alright, coals are getting close. I'm going to pull it out of the oven. That is some nice looking potato there. Now we're just going to lean the pan over and put a little more butter on the top. Let these baste a little longer. Oh. Put it right in here, like that, as many as I can, without it sticking, because it is kind of hard and it's hot too, so I'm just going to get them in there. Just like this, just a little piece of cheese in there. We don't want to put too much, I guess. A little more butter on top of that. So when I put this Parmesan on, it will stick to the potato. I'll pop this back in the oven and let it cook. Probably another 10 minutes, melt that cheese. Alright, well after about 10 minutes, we have got it ready to go. It smells fantastic. The cheese has melted. See if we can get a close-up of that. So, we are going to plate this up, and we'll have it ready for you in just a minute. really good on that. I did leave the link for the marinade right up here at a card, or down below I'll have a link in the description part for that show that I did it with this marinade. I did some chicken with it, but it's just even more fantastic with the pork. So, let's go for a bite of that potato. A lot of cheese. That rosemary goes real well with that pork chop. The garlic, you can taste the parsley and all the cheese that's in there. Very good. Very good. Salt and pepper. Everything tastes real good. Alright, well thanks a lot for joining today. This has been It's Only Food. We made Hasselback potato with a pork chop that accompanied that. Make sure you like this video. Hit the little thumbs up button that sends it out onto Twitter. Share it with everybody you know. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so now. And also leave a comment below and let us know if there's anything you'd like to see us do here on It's Only Food. Take care of yourselves and we'll see you again right here on It's Only Food. Bye-bye. Take care.